All right. Well, good morning, everyone. It's time to go ruin my morning. We're going running this morning. This is the morning routine of a new hybrid athlete. So, hybrid athlete, average lifter, shitty runner. Or, in my case, fucking elite phenomenal lifter and fucking horrendous runner, which equals the same fucking thing. Functional and fuckable, baby. There is the infamous driveway. Whenever I bought this house, I never thought that it would become what it is to me. I fucking love to hate this bitch. It's way steeper than it looks, and once it gets up to the top there and wraps around, it is a steep son of a bitch. Beautiful in the wintertime. Beautiful day. It's supposed to be like 78 today. It's awesome. I'm pumped. I definitely have seasonal depression. My most hated month is like end of February all the way through March. It is such a shitty time here in Western Pennsylvania. I love the fall, love the winter, love the holidays. Sun, it does something to you. But grass is green. Look at that shit. We'll put some more lines in it later this week. I love it. Fresh smell of cut grass. Wait. Fresh cut grass smell. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean. I love it. The pool just opened up. We got Addie's prom pictures soon. I had to call the guys. Hey, can you open the pool early so it looks cool for the kiddos? And they do all this. There's like 20 fucking people coming over. 20 kids, so there's going to be a ton of fucking parents. It's going to be nuts. Ooh, deep breaths is getting older. Here we go. But this morning, like I said, functional and fuckable. I'm going to stretch out. We might as well just cover it. Oh, little truck talk right here. I'll drop the tailgate. There we go. A little bit of garbage from last night, so fucking animals don't eat it. So, that has been the question. Am I going to compete this year? You guys know that was one of my big regrets, was not competing more. However, after fucking my ankle up, tearing my quad, and then the beautiful hand issues. I got carpal tunnel in this hand. I cannot feel these 3 fingers. This is completely numb. I cannot tell if I'm touching metal or plastic, or even if something is wet. And let me tell you, that will drive you fucking crazy. There also comes a point whenever you got to sit down and have a conversation with, the people that love you in their life. And we've had some crazy things happen to us in the past 6 months. It is the end of April now. And Hannah and I sat down, and we have a lot of very, very beautiful things. And I know a lot of you guys have said those things, like, oh, why would you do this? It was very personal to me. But I said that if there would be any red flags that would go up, I would kind of stop and assess them, whether they're physical, which I didn't think the physical things were going to be a thing. I thought it would be more internal, but also emotionally within our family. I have 3 children. They are all doing extravagant things in their own way. At what point am I going to put aside my personal selfish endeavors and put them and their endeavors way in front of mine? Because I have a lot of really great things. I mean, I am somewhat of an influencer. I have 3 fucking companies that do incredible. I have a lot of you guys to thank for it. I wanted to, but at the same time, at what cost? At what cost? And that's what Hannah and I sat down and talked about. So that's not stopping me from doing crazy shit. I'm going to do some off-the-wall stuff. Like I was saying on the podcast, you're probably going to see me do a high rocks. You're probably going to see me do some other crazy shit. I just won't be getting to step on stage. That'll be something that, me personally, I'll fucking still deal with my own little battles, but that's okay. That's how fucking life goes. Still going to support the shit out of bodybuilding. I love it. It'll push-pull legs, and functional training will always be my shit. Life is good. Life is beautiful. Very grateful for everything that I have. Now I gotta stretch out and go running. Running sucks. Stretch it out. Look at that. Look at them dad shoes. Sick. Comfortable. Make me 2 inches taller. They don't add no length to the penis, though. I got good girth, just not the length. 2.5 miles in, and I'm not good at this. I'm working. No matter what you're doing, you gotta start somewhere. You have to. I had fresh whites on when I started. You saw them. Come on. Brand new shoes. Cars were coming. I stepped off the road. That's the life of a hybrid athlete. Sometimes you spend some expensive shit and fuck it all up. Now it's just adding some character. We're gonna cool down for a couple minutes, walk home, I'm gonna do sprints on the driveway. Really ruin the heart rate. Maybe some burpees, get that heart rate through the roof. Like I said, I'm not great at this. I was in much better shape 2-3 years ago, but all you can do is get back to work. Everybody's got to start somewhere. And that's probably like the scariest part sometimes, because you feel like you're behind already. You already feel like you're behind. Like, other people are so much better than you. Am I wasting my time? All that shit. It's just in your head. Get out. Start doing shit. Start working. And win or lose today, you gotta wake up and keep working tomorrow. I love it. Sprints, burpees, here we come. And by sprints, I mean like fast jogs. Look at this thing. It's an ignorant bitch. Not so bad here or here so much, but like right up there. Huge pain in the ass. That's when the heart rate really goes up. And again, look at that grass. It's growing. A little bit of dandelions though. Either way, there's gonna be sick lines in there. Fucking, yeah. Dad shit. I'm so fucking mad I fucked up these shoes. Look at that. I'm so pissed. They were looking so good. Like I said, dude, I love white shit. I fucking love white shit. But I fuck it up. Every time. White shirts, white hats, white shoes. Maybe that's the Ian Valera in me. That little bit of racist shit. Everybody's favorite uncle. Use code Ian for anything that you ever buy. IAIN. Speaking of that, he's a runner. He's an athletic son of a bitch. And fucking insanely strong. I love bro chat. Dudes are good dudes. All right. Well, here we go. Fast-paced jog. Here we go. Seconds. Not too bad. I'm going to check out my running form now and debate whether I'm going to post that. Posting it either way. Fucking white Ashton Hall. I look good. I know it. Let's do a couple more. Maybe take our shirt off. It didn't look good. I don't give a fuck though. It's fun being in shape. That's what's driving me right now. I'm heavier than I was. You know, in my best shape, I was 205 to 208. That was a couple years ago. Right now, I'm like 216, 217. So heavier. And on my frame being short, it's a good bit of weight. It's hard to get it off. I worked really hard to get down to that 205, 208 range. And right now, I'm not eating as much. My downfall is night eating. Like, I'm good throughout the day, but, you know, I have everyday stressors of life. And I find myself whenever, like, I get in a bind or just want to sit and unwind, I go after pretzels and peanut butter and jelly rice cakes. It's just life, dude. And those are my downfalls. I'll eat a half a bag of pretzels. Like that. I'll eat a sleeve of peanut butter and jelly rice cakes. I fucking will. I don't do drugs anymore. I don't really even drink that much. I mean, fuck, I have a beer or a whiskey once a month. In the summer, I usually drink more because I like having a beer after I cut the grass and shit, like a crispy one, fucking ice cold. Those used to be things I went after when I was a little stressed out. Take an edge off. But now, I enjoy food and a diet pop. I love it. It's not the end of the world. But I think, you know, whenever I'm trying to push myself, those are the things that limit me from achieving certain goals of getting my weight down. Well aware of it. It's just, got to do it. Pretzels and peanut butter and jelly rice cakes. I love them. All right, another sprint. Fast-paced jog. Here we go. I was faster this time. Woo! Woo! Yeah, felt like I was gonna die on that one now. I like that shit. I don't have enough fluids in me. I stopped sweating. It's kind of a bad thing. I like it. All right, now we gotta go make sure the pool's all good. Check the chemicals, the levels, the temperature. Problems on Friday. Wow, looks good. Beautiful. Take a dip. Little cold plunge action. Yeah. Wring this bitch out. Ah. Oh, that'll cool you off. Chilly. A little chilly. Balmy 63 degrees. It's like a cold plunge. A little warmer than a cold plunge though. Still 60 degrees. It's chilly, but not that chilly. I think it's like right now, I think it was like 62 this morning. It's probably warmer now. Yeah, I'm definitely a fucking hybrid athlete, dude. Now I'm doing cold plunges. Good times. It's not that bad. So all dried off now. Now it's time for food in the morning supplement routine. Into the cabinet we go. Well, here's all of Emmy's Owalas and Stanleys and all that happy, wonderful stuff, the basic white bitch stuff. I cannot complain though, because up there is all of my my Helimix tops, while down here is all of my coffee cups and Helimix bottoms. The Tritons. SJ's sponsored athlete, SJ, he gets his own. Jordan from over at Helimix sent these over. Here's the new Glacier Blue. Oh man, love it. Problem is with this, we can't put the tops on here because they all fall down. So we have to separate the Tritons from the tops. Hannah loves it. All right, we actually do need one of these. Where's, mine are all getting washed. And the morning supplements. So, no 212 Thermo this morning. We were being functional this morning. Here, just in case, this is our mystery flavor. This is not just the flavor to guess. 3 people did guess this correctly. So, if you don't know, Bob does the majority of our labels. This is not just a regular white shitty label. There are Easter eggs hidden on here, and it is a collector's item to put on the shelf after you use everything. There are Easter eggs on here that you guys are gonna love. You just don't know that they're on here because you can't see them with the naked eye. One of the coolest labels we've ever done. If you are a fan of this company, you will fucking love what you cannot see with the naked eye on here. Very cool. All right. The morning routine. I'll pull them all down so you can see. Amino acids, the grind. Creatine, glutamine, heart plus, liver plus, multi plus, joint plus, liposomal, glutathione. Every single morning, these are what I take. We will go through them over breakfast. But for breakfast, we're gonna do the Rise and Grinds chocolate brownie, and we're gonna go choose into the other supplement cabinet for all the proteins. Look at them fucking buttes all lined up. Very fond of the cold brew and the vanilla. Vanilla is fucking top notch. Big vanilla guy. The never-ending chocolate and the cold brew. I want these mixed with my chocolate brownie. Little whey drip action, 2 scoops, about 3, maybe 4 ounces of water. Stir that shit up, we'll show you what it looks like, and then freeze it and put it over the fucking cream of rice. It is the fucking titties, baby. So, morning routine. All the sups, we'll go through these in a little bit more detail here in a second. We start off in the shake, we do 1 scoop of the grind, deadlifts and gummy bears. This is my favorite flavor. It's a close second is orange sherbet. Depends on your mood. Let's go a little. 1 scoop of amino acids. I do 10 grams of creatine, 2 scoops every day. At this point, if you are not taking creatine, I don't know what you are doing. You are missing out. That's that fine powder. Next, glutamine. Do 10 grams of glutamine in the morning, about 20 grams total a day. Oh, it's breakfast. Time for the whey drip. 2 scoops, 50 grams of protein total. We're gonna do sweet cream cold brew and never-ending chocolate. All you're pretty much making is protein sludge and putting it in the freezer. It's gonna be a super thick consistency. It's kind of a fucking feel thing. You're gonna put the protein in, put it under some water, stir it up, make it into a sludge so you can drip it over your cream of rice. You'll see. If you are a coffee lover, you will fucking love that protein. Fire combo. I didn't even put any more, just a little bit of water. We're about there. I think I want a little more, but if I add any more, I might fuck it up. This will work. The good stuff. Nice and frozen. We're gonna have to dig that bitch out and pour it over this. Delicious. And we have our cap full of caps. The biggest complaint that I hear from people about all of these and taking all of your vitamins and your minerals and your supplements is look how many fucking capsules there are. There's a ton here. A lot of people complain about this. However, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you are taking a heart product or a liver product that only has 1 or 2 caps in it, you're not getting the right dosage of the shit that you fucking need. You are not. That is something that if you do not do your research and do not look into these things, you can be fooled very easily by this shit. This product, Heart Plus, I will put this up against any heart product on the market. Why? Well, because I need to take it. If there was anything that I beat the shit out of over the years, it was this. We'll dive into exactly what these all do from a very superficial level of understanding, and I'll talk about them. That way you guys understand why I take all these things and why this liposomal glutathione is in there, why you take Liver Plus, why you should take Heart Plus, and why you should take a fucking good multivitamin. Plus creatine, glutamine, amino acids, healthy diet, maybe do some exercise. This is necessary. Do not be fooled. If there is a heart product with 1 cap in it, they're ripping you off. Good stuff. A little thick. Oh, I like it. All right, I feel better. I needed food, and food's pretty fucking bad. I was starting to hurt there a little bit. Right now, I'm gonna do a quick overview of all of my morning supplement routines. You know, the Joint Plus, Liver Plus, Heart Plus, Multi Plus, Glutamine, Creatine. Why I take them? Very superficial level of understanding. I'm not a scientist. However, you don't need to be a scientist to understand why these things are important to you. And like I always say, the most important thing to do is your own research. Research it yourself. Look it up on the internet. And what's cool about the internet now, you can use AI. Use ChatGPT, OpenAI, go in there and ask them questions about the ingredients in here. You can actually go in there and say, let's say, for example, this one's heavily studied. Our Multi Plus KSM 66 ashwagandha. It is one of the most studied ingredients of today. Along there with creatine is number 1, will always be number 1. This is the most studied fucking supplement on the market. Has been, always will be. You gotta take your creatine. What you can do is you can go in the ChatGPT and ask it for the studies, and it will cite the studies that anything that you're looking for. It's very cool. It helps you be able to gain knowledge, and if you want to fact check it, you can then fact check ChatGPT by going to the internet, doing more research. It's actually pretty fucking cool, in my opinion. We'll go through a very superficial level understanding of it, so that way you can hear it in layman's terms from me why I take them and why it's important, and know that you don't have to be an absolute fucking scientific genius to take these or have an understanding of why you should and some of the things to look out for with your regimen and what you're trying to achieve. Being a hybrid athlete now, it's pretty much the same as a bodybuilder. I eat the same, I just train a little bit different. From a routine standpoint, so many amino acids, glutamine, creatine. Creatine is the most studied supplement on the market. It has been always will be. It just continues to have more studies done about it. Creatine monohydrate, keep it super simple, relatively cheap. It spiked in price. Let me tell you, a few years ago, man, when it was hot, fucking it tripled in price. It was a wild time. That's something else that a lot of people don't know is the manufacturing side of it, raw materials, raw goods, all that, where they come from, why it's important, why having a quality Heart Plus and Liver Plus product is very important. But creatine, my studied supplement, 5 to 10 grams a day. It is good for muscle building, muscle performance, and cognition. Creatine is stored in the muscle cells and in the brain cells. So right there, it should tell you where it is focused so much and what is going to benefit you the most from it. Performance, strength, size, brain function. Good to take. Just know this, when you're taking your creatine, make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids. I don't believe that a loading phase is necessary. It's just one of those things that you have to stay super consistent with to continue to get the benefits to get better and better and better. 5 to 10 grams a day. I take 10 grams a day. Make sure you drink your fluids. That is the most important part about this. You need to stay hydrated. Glutamine, another heavily studied supplement. Years ago, people started getting really worked up saying it does not help aid in recovery as much as everyone thinks it does. It's good for muscle recovery. It's better than nothing. It supports recovery, supports the immune system. It's good for the immune system. And the big one, this is why I'm very focused on it, gut health. This is good for helping the intestinal lining of your gut. I'm very big on gut health. I believe that your gut is like a fucking everything to the body. Why do I say that? Now, do I have a bunch of studies to cite from it? No. What I will say this is, if your gut feels like shit, if your belly's all banged up and you're bloated and you're shitting your brains out, constipated, pissing out your asshole, how good's your day? You don't function too fucking well. You do not operate as well. Your head is a mess. You're like clinched over. You feel you're drained. Your gut is insanely important. It's the center of everything, in my opinion. I take good care of my gut. I don't eat too many things that fuck with my stomach. If something fucks with my stomach, I just don't eat it anymore. I stay the fuck away from it. Why am I telling you this? Because it's very important. I take 20 grams a day. Ty, who's a bodybuilder, training to get bigger right now, 4,000 to 6,000 calories a day. He takes 20 grams a day. More importantly also, if you get sick and you are pissing out your asshole and your gut is just getting ripped apart, this would be a good time for you to take your glutamine to help realign and tell your body it's good. Heal the gut, okay? Keep it in check. There's another thing, if you look it up, there's other benefits. They say it aids in wound healing and things like that. So again, the research part, superficial. Do your research, look it up. Very cool. Great supplement, aminos, creatine, glutamine. Now moving on to the pills. Supplementing your life. These are not going to make you huge, okay? Do not get this confused where you're like, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna get fucking jacked and I'm gonna feel it immediately. No, this is for helping the body heal and making sure that it's operating properly. Because if you are someone like me who beat the ever-loving shit out of their body, or just getting older, or have done some things other than me, maybe you beat your liver up with some recreational drugs and drinking. Maybe you did what I did and just abused your body through bodybuilding. Whatever it may be, getting older. I have escalated the years on my life, okay, by doing what I did to it. I completely understand it, knew I was gonna do it, and knew there was gonna come a time when I'm like, gotta really focus on everything. And with young Ty and seeing what he does, he takes care of himself in his health phases, making sure that his body recovers and is bouncing back, but then also while he's on some shit, he's paying attention to taking some of these supplements to make sure that his liver and kidneys operating properly, taking care of his heart. Very important. You're not gonna see the results like what you fucking pre-workout. No. These are making sure the insides work, because you're going to be able to see that in your blood work. Your blood work is the blueprint of what's going on in your body. You look like you do because of what you do. You feel like you do because of what you do. Your blood work looks like it does because of what you're doing. And you got to make sure you're paying attention to those things. When a red flag goes up, you can't pretend that, I got to put that down. No, fuck it. It's going to be fine. No. You have to pay attention to it. And I have had my fair share of those. That's one of the reasons I became functional and fuckable back in 2020 when I tore my tricep and got some blood work, and I was like, hey, it's time to slow down. I did it for 4 years. I was Mr. Functional and Fuckable, look good, feel good, man. I was fucking, like I was saying, end of last year I wanted to fucking give it one more swing. But now got my blood work done. Everything looks really good. Put on some weight, so my resting heart rate went back up. My blood pressure raised up a little bit. Put on the weight, adding fucking, 17 pounds of muscle on your body within a short period of time, especially at my age, and beat myself up. There are gonna be, get raised and say, hey, this wasn't a problem at your last blood work. However, I knew those things were going to occur, and they're not bad. It's just things to make sure you're paying attention to and being aware of so that you can address them. We're finishing the video in the truck. I screwed up. I forgot I had an appointment. So we're going to finish here. We'll start with Multi-Plus. Multi-Plus. I take a multivitamin. You should take a multivitamin. It's super fucking important to take your multivitamins, especially as you get older. Make sure you're getting in all the vitamins and minerals you're supposed to. Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E. But in our Multi-Plus product, our multivitamin, we have KSM 66 ashwagandha. This is a heavily studied ingredient of today, and it is the fucking tits. It's the supplement. You will see it in everything. You'll see it in pre-workouts. You'll see it in fucking sleep products, stress products, sports performance products, pre-workouts, pills, bedroom, libido, everything. You'll see it everywhere. There are studies done on this product, and it produces results for all of them. We have it in our everyday multivitamin because you should take it every single day. I love it. I mean, we'll probably put it in a lot more. I've done a lot of deep diving into it. I'm like, hey, this could literally be in every single one of our fucking products and show results. Liver Plus, Heart Plus, and you saw liposomal glutathione. All of the ingredients in here, their goal is ridding the body of free radicals, reducing oxidative stress, anti-inflammatory. Some of the products, NAC, help with respiratory issues, supporting your immune system, milk thistle protecting the liver, TUDCA, another huge anti-inflammatory, and just helps rid the body of free radicals. They work together. A lot of these, Rajuna, CoQ10, turmeric, they're ridding the body of free radicals. That is a very general understanding of each one of those ingredients. They want to rid the body of free radicals, toxins, antioxidants. You hear it with blueberries and all your berries, and certain foods are antioxidants. You have to make sure you're getting them all in. Well, sometimes it's not enough, and you need a supplement to help rid the body of all of those toxins. Well, the toxins and the free radicals. Whenever your body cannot get rid of all of the toxins that you continue to put in it, your body is not operating well enough to get rid of them all, okay? All of your cells become under stress, oxidative stress. And whenever you hear that your body is in a highly oxidative, stressed out place, it becomes a breeding ground for chronic disease, heart disease, liver disease, cancer. All the shit that really fucks you up. Whenever your body is in an oxidative, stressed standpoint for a long period of time, that's a fucking bad thing. Hence why whenever you're running some gear, or beating your body up with rec drugs, or just getting older, or not paying attention, or taking care of yourself, not eating right, not exercising, all of the things, like just eating a fuckload of bad foods can fuck your body up. We've all seen it. By doing that to yourself and then not cleaning out your body is an incredible mechanism to help heal itself. However, if you're not taking care of it and it stays in a stressed out position for too long, that's whenever it becomes that breeding ground. Taking all of these different products, these different ingredients, these different supplements, help rid the body of all of those different toxins and free radicals so that it stays out of an oxidative stress place. Very, very surface level understanding of it all, but that is the long and short of it. And like I said, these ingredients support each other. NAC is a precursor for glutathione. It tells you to turn all those things on. NAC is also one of those ingredients that has it supports 7 different things in the body: anti-inflammatory, cognitive function, respiratory, immune system. But the big one that I see whenever I looked at it was, at the dosage that we have 1,000 mgs in Liver Plus. The dosage that it's gonna help rid the body of the free radicals. That is what I'm like, fucking, I need to make sure I keep my liver enzymes in check and keep continuing to rid my body of such. Glutathione, same thing, ridding the body of the free radicals. Now, glutathione is a big one. It is one of the most expensive out of all of those ingredients, the liposomal part. So whenever you see anything, like you look on Amazon or you looking for other health supplements, you'll see things in a liposomal form. It'll say liposomal vitamin C, or just then there's vitamin C. What's the difference? Why is the liposomal so much more expensive? The delivery system. So liposomal, simple. We'll keep it simple. It's like encapsulating the vitamin, the mineral, the supplement to help bypass the stomach acid and then go to the small intestine and be released and absorbed into the bloodstream there. because whenever you take a product you're going to lose some of the potency from it digesting in the stomach acid. Okay, so in the liposomal form, they're saying that it can help bypass the stomach acid. You'll get a higher dose released into the bloodstream. Okay, there's like, I wouldn't say conflicting studies, but conflicting studies saying that is worth it. And no, it's not, and you don't need to do that. Yes, you do. So whenever I started reading about that, because my doctor is the one who recommended that I take the liposomal form, and I started looking in, I'm like, ooh, I was like, conflicting. Some people are like, this is bullshit. So the liposomal glutathione that I'm taking is not cheap. The best form of glutathione to take is injectable glutathione. It ain't fucking cheap. A glutathione drip can be anywhere from like $250 to $450. The one I wanted to do was $450. It had a glutathione and a bunch of other stuff in it, but glutathione drove the price up. I'm not all about getting IV drips on a regular basis. I don't have the time for it. I'd rather just take a high quality liposomal glutathione to see if it works. And the only way to find out if it works is my science experiment to get my blood work done after taking it for about 6 weeks and be like, let's take a look and see how the liver enzymes look. My liver enzymes, after I got my blood work done recently, it's probably about a month or so ago. Yeah, about 5 or 6 weeks. I lose track of time, holy fuck. My ALTs levels were slightly elevated. And when I mean slightly elevated, still within normal range, but my liver enzymes have been relatively consistent for a few years now. So me getting all big and jacked in the fall, it raised up my resting heart rate a little bit. My blood pressure went up a little bit. My liver enzyme, my ALT levels were slightly elevated. My AST levels were still good. Hematocrit and hemoglobin were up, but that's normal. Just keep giving more blood. But nothing, no giant red flags. But the liver enzyme and those being up could have been my diet. However, I wasn't taking a glutathione, and that's where Doc was like, why don't we start taking it and see what it looks like in some blood work here. But he recommended the liposomal form, so I dove into it. It's not cheap. I think I paid, he gave me a discount code because it's from Pure Encapsulations. It got like 30% off, but I still think it was like $65-70 for 30 servings. Pretty expensive. So my thing was, why is it so expensive? So I started calling manufacturers to find out, and they said the same thing. Some are better than others in the liposomal format from their research as well. He said, however, we can get whatever you want in the liposomal form. It just doesn't have, some of the vitamins don't show the same results as something like glutathione. So it doesn't really matter. I was like, oh, okay, cool. The price point difference is a bit higher. So I wanted to see how much they were. So that's what I'm waiting to hear back of, how much if I got liposomal vitamin C versus regular vitamin C, and how much for liposomal glutathione or just regular glutathione in a cap. That way I can see, like, because there's margins to be made on all of the products, and since I own a company and I know how the margins work, I'd like to see where they are at and if it's worth it. Because if I'm going to be taking something like this regularly, why don't I just look into making it and see what I can do? Because the health line that we have, Heart Plus, Liver Plus, Multi Plus, top-notch quality shit. And manufacturing makes a fucking big difference. Where your manufacturer's getting the raws. Right now, I'm hunting down different manufacturers for omega-3s. Like, I want to know the fucking source. I'm not just going to go say, yeah, give me the cheapest fucking omega-3 and we'll be good. No, I'm going to be taking a motherfucker. I want it to be top-notch. Back to the whole thing with them. We are ridding the body of free radicals and keeping our body from an oxidative stress standpoint. That's my concept with it. There's so much more that they do. There's so much more. I find it very very unique. There's other ones that I ordered. There's other products. You saw them in my cabinet there. That urolithin A, NMN, and NR nicotinamide mononucleotide. Again, they're just things to help with the anti-aging and help cellular support. So as you get older, your body just begins to break down. It doesn't function the same way it was when it was younger. When I was younger, dude, like, I'd get my blood work done and it was cool. It's like, well, fuck, I'm running gear and it's cool. Your body is an incredible mechanism. And I've always found it fucking fascinating, because you think about it, you'll be like, dude, how's that fucking crackhead still alive? How's that even possible? This dude is literally like, he should be fucking dead, the things that he's doing. They're not, though. The human body is incredible. However, at that same point, we beat ourselves up pretty bad. And as we get older, your body ages and things break down. And you just need to stay on top of it, because we're not a crackhead just trying to get high. We're trying to live the best life possible. We're trying to live the best life possible, to still do some intense stuff and just fucking live. Feel it all. Like, you know, I want to still do incredible things. I was out running this morning. It's fun. You know, fucking hybrid stuff, dude. No matter if you are somebody who's getting older, if you're someone that's blasting gear, somebody that's, you know, anything, and you want to take care of your body, I would personally recommend, if you're blasting gear, you need to make sure you're taking a liver support product. Wouldn't be a bad idea to take a heart support product, again, helping with blood pressure and circulation of the body, your circulatory system. You got to stay on top of it. If you're in a health phase, highly recommend that you make sure that you are cleaning your body out and prepping your responders to be back, so that way they're ready to fucking get hit again. Glutathione, NAC, milk thistle. The milk thistle is a big one. It's an old school ingredient. Again, another one that it literally, from a general standpoint, there to protect your liver whenever you're banging it up. Pretty cool stuff. I enjoy it. I hope you learned something. We're in the truck driving. We didn't have it in front of us. I could have pulled up ChatGPT and started asking it some questions, but I recommend you do so. That way you have a better understanding of it, so that you know what would be good for you. And I cannot recommend enough. Go get your blood work done. Every 6 months you get it done. Take a look at it. I use Aspire Rejuvenation. Dr. Clark has treated me well. Bro Check guys use Maricodian, Code Fuad, or whatever one he uses. Really great people. They're there to help. Do not use a TRT clinic as your dealer, even though you kind of can. You want to optimize your life. That's all I want to do, dude. I want to do cool shit, and I want to make sure I'm around for a little bit longer than I may have thought years ago. I got a lot to live for still. Got to do cool shit. Take care of yourself. Like I said, get your blood work done. Take a look. Do research on this. Glad we had the talk, guys. Feeling good. Working on the tan, too, huh? I like it. Fucking different shades of red. Everyone, I appreciate you. Keep doing a good job. Love the old lady. Give her a good slap. Let her know you love her. And have a fucking beautiful day.